The next piece of equipment that we use for a head service is our concentricity gauge. We use this concentricity gauge and it's piloted directly into the valve guide that we have corrected. This is the same one that we did the knurling on, now to reestablish the correct position in relationship to the valve face and seat. What we want to do is the valve face and the valve seat have to be matched and equal on planes. If we had a concentric angle, both these planes would be on the same angle and the exact same distance apart. If we had an unconcentric angle, we would have a difference in the angles, creating an unconcentric condition. Most manufacturers allow anywhere from 3 to 5 thou of an unconcentric angle, and that's based on overall concentricity between those two planes. So what we have to do is we have to take our pilot, which is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 310 to 312, so that it taper fits into the guide area. We have a driver that we lock into position, and then we put it directly in the hole and then push and turn to lock it into position. Now our pilot's correctly positioned and we can set up our concentricity gauge. We drop the concentricity gauge over top of the pilot, and then we take the anvil arm and we position it so that it touches directly on the seat surface. Now, we should try and establish at least 50 thou or better of dimension on here. This allows the gauge to read up and down as we rotate it through its dimension. Now, ensuring that it's positioned correctly on the seat is very important to get the right dimensions. So at this particular point, we have the anvil set. We're going to set the gauge at 0 on the dial indicator face and record the reading. This one in particular, it's swept to 1 thou already, sweeping back to 9. So overall, the concentricity dimension we have here is between 9 and 10 thousandths of an inch. Now what we have to do is we have to correct that by going in and one of a couple things. Adjusting either the guide so that it's correct, but we've already done that through knurling. So now the next step would be to resurface the valve, which we have done. Now the problem lies directly in the seat. So the seat is going to have to be ground or cut to get rid of some of that distorted concentricity angle.